Today, I have two tales to tell. One about how I ended up in this situation, and the second, well, you'll have to find out in a bit. So, my first tale all starts off with the second day we have to do this project with our partner. I came down with pneumonia and couldn't be at school or really do much work, so my partner and I separated, and here I am doing it on myself. And that's maybe one of the reasons I don't have such a creative presentation like a great song or a Minecraft video or me running around the backyard or the park with other people. My second tale, though, has to do with what the squire wanted to talk about. So it actually all started out one night. A knight shows up to a kingdom to celebrate the king and all his accomplishments of his rule and his victories. And they decide to throw a grand party at night. And then during the third course of dinner, he brings out all these presents and gifts. There's a mechanical brass horse. There's a ring that lets the person talk to animals. There's a sword that can heal any wound. And then, so the king offers the knight a place to sleep for the night. And then the party goes on. They're all having a great time, drinking, laughing. But early the next morning, the princess wakes up and she did not partake. She was like, heck no, I don't want any of the booze. And then she decides she wants to go out and take a walk in the back garden. So she takes a few of her helpers, maids, and whatnot out into the nature. And as she's walking, she hears a bunch of noises off in the distance. So she goes and checks it out. And it turns out it's a lady falcon, female falcon, that is hurt, really badly hurt, in despair. And so she uses the ring to talk to the lady falcon and find out what went wrong. And it turns out, and then the lady falcon goes on to tell her all about how her male falcon, her friend that she wanted to be with for the rest of her life, had told her all about how much he loved her and wanted to be with her forever, all the mushy-gushy stuff, and how they were going to be perfect for each other. But then, one day, out of the blue, he found a second female falcon that he fancied more than her, and he flew off into the distance and never came back. So the female falcon, all distraught, decided that she would just go up into the air and start flying around, and then she ended up just crashing into a tree, and there she is today. And then, so the princess takes the sword and then some herbs and starts mixing them together and then heals the female falcon back up to her health. And then this is exactly in the tale where the Franklin just interrupts the squire and says his story is great and fantastic, but we don't need to hear any more of it. And that's the conclusion of the squire's tale.